All right, I am here and I'm about to watch the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct. I want to watch the actual live stream just to see if there's anything that is important to know that I won't see in these trailer videos. But yeah, I want to watch this. I want to see if there's anything zombies related in this freaking live stream. I know I'm a little late to watching it because it happened 4 hours ago, as it says on YouTube. But that's because I wanted to wait to watch it for myself and record it and react to it for the first time, just in case there is some stuff in here that is interesting and that is zombies related. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see what's in store on this freaking thing. Let's see what they revealed. It's 24 minutes, so I don't know what exactly is going on here, but I'm betting they're going to be explaining stuff. Is this Black Ops 6? Like, is this like from the actual game? Okay, so this is the Treyarch studio, one of the Treyarch studios.
Welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited
Saw
to
the
share
wave
what we've
gun
been
just
working on
then.
for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
This looks cool so far.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. A new way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and
Let's
better
go.
than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises.
Let's hope it's
With
good.
that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
It's something you should see.
He's in his wheelchair.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler.
I want to say this right now. I personally have not played a Call of Duty campaign in years. There have been some campaigns that have interested me, but I have not played any of them just in case I ever wanted to make videos of me playing them for the first time. So that's why I haven't done them. But yeah, I am curious and interested in playing the Black Ops campaigns. The only one I ever played and beat was Black Ops 1's campaign. I played Black Ops 2's barely, but I never got far into it. And the rest of them I never touched. I know Black Ops 3's campaign was trash from what I've heard, but I'm pretty sure Cold Wars was really good. Obviously Black Ops 4 didn't have one, and it looks like Black Ops 6 campaign is gonna be good. I don't know, we'll see. I'll rewind it a bit so we can see what they're talking about.
Name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk,
That looks a lot
barter,
like Black Ops
and
1.
manipulate your way into different experiences, and we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player.
Oh my god.
So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
we've continued to push on what's possible in terms
I
of
will
how
say
our
the
enemy combatants
guns look
behave.
like they'll be fun to
Your enemies
use.
will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mission that
That
takes
one
place
looks like a
in
raid.
an opulent
That one in
casino
the
in
snow.
Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD,
Let's go.
Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife, Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Please. Okay. Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
That's crazy.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back.
Hopefully it feels smooth.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories. Sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit.
Damn.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's gonna dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
That does look satisfying. The way the guy was using that shotgun and just blasting people.
Take cover!
Juggernaut.
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives.
I'm betting you zombie stuff will be right at the
For our
very
faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails.
This is all
the oils from
extra
their palms as they're sweaty and
stuff
running
to make the
through
game
situations
look
that they're
better.
in.
But what I want to know is gameplay stuff.
Paying attention to every detail.
I want to know how this game's actually going to play and if it's going to be fun or not.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull
That's
a
the
unique
PM,
mix of
bro.
weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
This is all stuff that I don't honestly really care about. It's just extra stuff. The HUD
Black
I
Ops
care
6
about.
user experience
Okay.
is all about focusing
Come
players
on.
on what they need when they need it.
Please.
And our in-game HUD is no different. From
Let's
the
not make
mini-map
the
to the
HUD
ammo widget to in-game notifications,
overcomplicated.
the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best
looks
designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in
Please
dramatic ways
do
to
not
suit their needs. For instance,
have anything in the
streamers
top
can
right or
choose a
top
layout
left.
optimized for their setup, or maybe you
For
want
real.
your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only
Let's
does the
go.
HUD give players important status,
We need
it connects
that.
them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Okay.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Yes. Please bring back the old prestige system.
Traditional prestige is back
Let's
in Call of
go.
Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who
Let's
make
go.
it through Prestige 10 aren't done.
Hey,
Instead,
we
they'll
see some
graduate
zombie
into
prestige
Prestige Master
medals.
with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and
go.
a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
It better. But we've heard y'all say day one and this stuff didn't happen. Like the factions in freaking Black Ops 4 zombies. It's gonna be
We know
day
how
one.
many of
Never
our
happened.
players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it
What do you say? Multiplayer.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
hope
Our
the
vision
multiplayer
since
is
day
good.
one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. we focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Let's go.
Now I said we're only getting a taste of
Hopefully
MP today, but of course
in
that
Zombies
means you're
too.
going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today.
Let's go.
But couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Kevin Drew. Zombies. What the hell was that? There's the map. The island map, bro. Holy shit.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch.
Let's go.
With a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies.
Oh my god.
Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today.
They
so
barely
make sure to
showed
mark your
any
calendars
zombie
for our
stuff.
worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on
But they
August
did
28th.
show more than I thought they would,
Make sure
honestly.
to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about.
Hold up, that's the same character from Zombies that we saw that we thought was
up this
Scarlet.
fall and into launch.
Or people thought was Scarlet.
And
It
it's
kind
not
of
just
looks like
about
her,
launch,
but I don't
because
know.
the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live season.
That's the one we saw in the Zombies teaser that we got from Noah J's live stream, where he opened that box and showed that video that he got sent in that box on that TV, on that VHS tape. That's her right there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's Scarlet, but it definitely had a lot of resemblance because of what she's wearing. But I don't think it's her. The hair looks too, like, bright colored, almost like a dirty blonde, almost like a light brown. Scarlet's was like a dark brown.
Which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
War.
Our goal on Black Ops 6
Sorry.
was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play.
I never got into Warzone.
To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based
Let's go.
zombies.
That map looks sick.
There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Is there anything else for zombies? October 25th. Pre-order the Vault Edition and get... I actually might have to snatch that up because of those skins right there. So pre-ordering will get you the Woods Operator Pack. Vault Edition includes everything else. See, there's the Gobblegum. It's not fake, it's real. It's happening. Gobblegum is in the game. I do love those skins, bro, and I really want them. So I'm more than likely gonna pre-order the Vault Edition. I haven't pre-ordered a Call of Duty since Black Ops 4. I really hope this game is good, and I think it will be. I have high hopes for it. That's just me though. You guys, I would say be careful. Keep your expectations as low as possible because y'all know we've been disappointed and let down a lot over the years with Call of Duty. But this year, I will say it's looking promising, but we won't know until the game comes out. I really hope the zombies is good this year. It's looking good, and they showed us one map. They didn't show us the other one though. I mean, it kind of looked like they showed us a sliver of the zombies from the other map because there was this like one shot that looked like it was from a different map. Let me go back to that part of the video.
After the campaign, after you finish
I
it.
really hope those 4 characters that we saw walk out on the zombies map are the actual like cast and crew for zombies, because I really want a set crew for zombies that we can play as that actually has a lot of voice lines that are really in depth. Like I really want a set crew of characters that we can like get used to and learn more about and fall in love with like we did past zombies crews. I know the operator system is more than likely going to be a thing because they make so much money off of it, but if they could still have a set crew that we could choose to play as, that would be awesome. I hope they at least have that.
I don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
See that? It looked like it was a brighter map, but we only saw like a split second of it. And there's some kind of new zombie that reminds me of
We've covered a lot today.
kind of reminds me of the boomer from Left 4 Dead, but it also reminds me of a zombie from The Walking Dead that we saw in The Walking Dead. It was season 2 whenever Glenn was trying to get a zombie out of the well. I don't know if any of you out there know what I'm talking about, but that zombie literally looks exactly the same as a zombie, bro.
Without giving you just one more thing.
That looks like a giant AA gun that has some kind of Ethereum dark ether shit going on.
Just one more thing.
Let's slow it down so we can actually watch it slower
Campaign after you finish
and
it.
see what is actually going on here. That's definitely Weaver that walks out the building in the front. And then we have 3 other characters. There's 2 girls and there's 2 guys. I hope that is the set crew of characters that we get to play as, and that it's not just going to be an operator system and that's it. Yeah, as soon as I saw Kevin Drew, I knew what was up. I knew we're about to see some zombie stuff because I know he's the person in charge of zombies right now. See, that map looks brighter like during the day. I think that's not the island map. That character right there with that we thought was Scarlet is actually the character that's on the far left on this one part where the characters walk out. That character on the far left, that's the one that we thought was Scarlet. Hold up, let me go back. I'm gonna pause it as soon as they walk out. That looks like the prison part of the map. I saw a cell that they're talking about how there might be a prison on this island map. The leaks were saying that was gonna happen. I bet you that's part of the Easter egg, the big old Dark Ether AA gun. Okay, so we got Weaver in the front. The other characters we've never seen before, I don't think. If this is the set Zombies crew, I hope it is. It looks like it's going to be, because every shot we've seen with characters in the game so far for Zombies, it looks like all we're seeing is these characters. We already know that Weaver is involved in the zombie story big time for Dark Ether. It would be an obvious choice for him being one of the characters that we play as if there was a set crew of characters. But these other three, I don't think we've ever seen them before. The one on the far right, a part of me thinks it might be Carver, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like Carver to me, but I could be wrong. And then the one in the middle, the girl in the middle, my first thought was Gray, Dr. Gray from Cold War, but it doesn't look like Gray, so I don't know. Maybe it is them and I just don't recognize them. The one on the far left, I'm pretty sure we've never seen before. But yeah, look at this map, bro. There's one zombie that's wearing like a yellow hazmat suit. I don't know if that's a special one or if that's just one of the zombie models, but that one stands out big time. There's the AA gun, pretty sure, the Dark Ether one. Is it some kind of trap that you can use on the map that like sucks them in? Because it looked like that's what was happening, is it was sucking them in and killing them with some kind of Dark Ether shit. And then you can see all the trees. Like, this is the island map, bro. There's even a prison that we saw on the inside. We saw the cells. This is what the leaks were saying was going to happen, is there was going to be an island map with a prison on it. And that's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure this is a whole prison. Like, if you look at it, it looks like a prison. Like, those look like freaking guard towers, like big old watchtowers for a prison. So it's like taking that Alcatraz styled approach of having a prison on an island in the middle of the ocean is what it looks like. Now, we do know at the end of Cold War that Peck talked about going somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, and there could be an island there in the middle of nowhere. So is this the map that Peck was like hinting at the end of Cold War? I think it is, but if it is, then where's Peck? Because Peck was headed there, and so far we haven't seen him. I wonder if he'll be in the map. Is that the new Zombies logo? Because it looks really cool. I like how it's orange and then it has like the red for like the blood look. The orange is like the Black Ops like signature color, and then the red just makes it like, you know, zombified. That could be Gray. It kind of does look like her, but I don't know if it's her. But yeah, I think this game will be good. I don't see any wall buys or mystery box locations or anything when it zooms out like that. Or perk machines. I'm not saying they're not going to be in the game, but I don't see any. It's probably just a shot where you can't see any. Bro, I just noticed that he has gumballs sitting next to him, and it's on top of a book. Wait, is that a magazine for Black Ops 3 on the bottom? I swear it's the Black Ops 3 logo. I think it is. And I'm pretty sure he placed those so that we would see it. Wait, look in the very background, in the blurry background. Are those perk bottles? I bet you they are. That's what it looks like. I think he placed those gumballs right there on purpose because they're bringing Gobblegums back. And that's just like another little like hint / teaser to freaking Gobblegums returning. Yeah, I am excited for this game. I really hope it's a good game. The reason why I'm posting this video is because they literally just revealed this and I wanted to share my reaction to it. Not only that, but I wanted to give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions about it. And also just to let you guys know that I am keeping up with it and I am looking forward to it and I hope it's a good year. I am going to be making lots of videos on this game for Zombies, if it's really good. If not, then I'll probably just find something else to do for Zombies. So far, it's looking really good. I'm still going to be doing the series that I've been doing with my friend Brendan, where we go through all the BO3 Easter eggs. And also, just to let you guys know, I have been working on a video where I talk about Gobblegums, and I give you guys some ideas about Gobblegums that I think would make Gobblegums better. And yeah, I've been working on that video for about a week now, and I plan on releasing it soon. That'll be my next video. And then after that, I'll release another video that's a part of Mine and Brennan's series where we go through all the BO3 Easter eggs. I think what I'm going to do for now is one video will be a part of Mine and Brennan's series where we do all the BO3 Easter eggs. And then the next video will be some different video that's still zombies related, obviously, because this is a zombies channel and only a zombies channel. But yeah, it'll just go back and forth where it'll be like one video that's part of Mine and Brennan's series and then some other video that I wanted to make for Call of Duty Zombies, because I have lots of ideas for videos and I can just keep going back and forth with our series and then other video ideas I have. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on and also just share my reaction to them revealing some zombie stuff. I'll be posting this as soon as I can. I might not even edit it. I might just release it raw. I might edit it a little bit. We'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about everything they've been teasing for zombies, and let me know if you guys are excited for this year's game for Black Ops 6 and for zombies. I think it'll be really good. I hope it's really good.